tales of our pal Piggly. Ireland is the world he loves so well. He wrinkles out his spots that are downright sickly. How he does that, only he can tell. Piggly, Fernie, Molly, and Dan, and never miss a chance to have too much fun. In Tara or Ralu, lots of excitement for everyone. Curiosity's in a hurry, leaving no time to stop and think. The line between wild and crazy gets blurry. Jingers! The adventures of Piggly Winks. Something in the way his eyes start blazing tells us he's on to a brand new plan. His lips curl up, it's downright amazing. Looking for mischief, well, he's your man. Piggly, Fernie, Molly, and Dan, and never miss a chance to have too much fun. In Tara or Ralu, lots of excitement for everyone. They go to bed just to wake up early, to get in trouble or on the brink. The line between wild and crazy gets blurry. Jingers! The adventures of Piggly Winks.
Hurry, Seamus, hide! Do you think she saw us?
Hold on there, boys. Just what kind of shenanigans are you up to today?
Nothing, Grandpa. We're just, playing a little trick on Mom. Kind of a joke. Don't tell her we're here, okay?
Okay, boys. Me mouth is tight as a clam.
Boys! I know you're out here.
Boys? What boys? Oh, there's no boys out here, love.
No, of course there's not. But if you should happen to see them, Dad, tell them there'll be no TV today until their bedrooms are spotless.
Oh, dear. All right, then. Now, I'll tell them if I see them.
No TV? That means no video games either.
Sure, it's a hard life, isn't it, boys? Of course, you could just clean your rooms and be done with it.
No way, Grandpa. It's Saturday.
Well, now, cleaning your rooms can be great fun, you know.
Huh? What?
And sure, who knows what kind of treasure you might find under all that mess.
Treasure? Treasure?
That's right, treasure. I once found a wonderful treasure while I was doing my chores. Or rather, one time while I was trying not to do my chores. Dannon and Fernie and I had turned ourselves into slime aliens, determined to capture Earthling Molly.
The Earth Girl sips her tea, unaware of the fate that awaits her at the hands of...
Feelers.
What?
Aliens don't have hands. They have feelers.
Yep, she's right about that, Piggly. Fine then, feelers. The Earth Girl was about to be...
Piggly!
Ah, no.
Didn't I ask you to finish your chores before you started playing with your friends?
But, Mammy, it's Saturday and...
Now, Piggly.
Coming, Mammy. Don't go away. I'll be right back.
Feelers.
Piggly, why the long face?
Oh, Barney and Dan and I are playing a great game. We're slime aliens. But Mom says I have to do my chores now. So, I guess our game is over.
I see. Well, now, starting the job is half the job done. But, maybe he could start the job a little later today?
I need the eggs now, dear.
Well, then, let's say he fetches the eggs now and does the rest later.
But
Piggly, be sure to get the rest of your work done before supper time. All right?
Yes, I will, Dad. I promise.
Your mother needs those eggs now, remember.
I'm on my way. Wahoo!
I don't know what you're up to, darling, but it better be something good.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it might be.
Just like that. that, I was sprung free. All I had to do was gather some eggs, and I was free to do what I liked.
Are you telling me that all we have to do is collect eggs and your chores will be done?
Not done, Fernie. Dad just said I could do the rest later. Would you look at that?
What?
That's a mighty fine father you've got there, Piggly.
I know.
Huh? What? Who's there? Chickens. Hey, you there, chickens. Keep it down, huh? We're resting here. Okay, that's it. I'm going over there right now and give those chickens a piece of my mind. Don't worry, I'll still have a few pieces left for you guys.
Only one more chicken to go.
Go ahead, Piggly.
Finish up your chores.
Okay then. Here I go. Nice chicken. Good chicken. How about giving me a nice round egg then?
I can't bear to watch, Barney.
Me neither.
Whoa, maybe this is not a good time to be giving away a piece of my mind.
Whoa! I got it! I got the egg.
Oh, that's not an egg, Piggly.
It's not an egg.
Definitely not an egg.
So, what is it then?
I don't know.
Be careful, Piggly.
Jakers, it's a piece of paper.
Oh, paper.
Paper?
Paper?
Paper with writing on it. Listen to this. A donkey's stall is where to go if hunting is your pleasure. Beneath the floor, you'll find a clue. The next step to the treasure! What are we waiting for then? Let's take these eggs to Mammy and then go find our treasure!
Woo-hoo! Treasure!
Their treasure? I think not. Not while Wiley T. Sheep is on the job. That treasure is mine. Of course, I could use a little help in getting it.
The eggs were delivered to Mammy, setting us free to find our treasure. Could this day possibly get any better? Ah, not even with free ice cream and chocolate cake.
All right then. One of us has to move the donkey, while the other two clean the floor so we can look beneath it.
Piggly, what is this stuff all over the floor?
Oh, it's just hay and straw and, other stuff.
I'll move the donkey.
Ah, come on now. It's not that bad.
It is when you've got feet the size of mine.
Ah, you've got a point there, Dannon.
Yeah, she sure does.
Okay then, Dannon, you take Finnegan outside while Fernie and I clean up.
Come on, Finnegan. Outside with you now. Go on. Come on, Finnegan.
Piggly, why do you suppose that treasure hunt clue was under a chicken?
Well, Fernie, lots of treasure maps come from under chickens.
Oh, they do?
Ah, of course they do. When a pirate gets a treasure, he hides it. But sometimes he forgets where.
Oh.
What does that have to do with chickens?
It's because of breakfast. Pirates love eggs for breakfast. So every time a pirate gets an egg from his chicken, he remembers where he buried his treasure.
Oh.
Would you listen to that? Just keep shoveling, Piggly.
Oh, Jenny Mac, that's clean.
The paper said the next clue was under the floor, so let's start looking.
Okay, but try not to get it dirty, all right?
This floor looks rock solid, Piggly.
Go!
You found it, Fernie.
I found it.
Wait, there's something under there. I can see it.
Oh, it's another box.
Oh. Inside a field, there is a tree with apples you approve. Inside the field are also sheep that you may need to move.
Oh, the next clue is in the field with the apple tree.
Well, stop your chin wagging and let's get going, boys.
Oh, Jenny Mac, that's clean.
Okay, Flock. Come on, Flock. That's it. Good. Higher, higher. Think spring. Think balance. Think treasure. Think... Uh-oh. Come on. Okay, Flock. Stop with the bouncing now. Okay, stop. You can stop now. Stop already.
We arrived at the orchard and set to work, moving the sheep next door.
Come on, sheep. Come on, let's move. Move, sheep, move.
But for some strange reason, the sheep were a bit uncooperative that day.
Ooh, fresh grass on the other side.
Okay, sheep, let's go.
All right now, I want you all to walk that way. That way, go. Go on now, go on with you. Oh, Jenny Mac.
Why won't they move, Piggly?
Well, I don't know, darling. The other field is filled with lovely, ripe, fresh, juicy, lush, green, delicious, sweet grass.
Oh, you moved the sheep, Piggly.
Good work. Now let's get that clue from the tree.
Our next challenge came in reaching where the clue was hidden. But we were a determined lot, and there was nothing going to keep us from our treasure.
Is it in there, Piggly?
I can't tell. It's kind of dark and dusty. It makes me want to sneak.
Snee? Snee? Darling, what does snee mean?
I think it means sneeze. Piggly, are you all right?
Oh, I'm better than that. Look.
Ooh, let's see what's inside then. Within a garden rich with food are carrots and tomatoes. Also growing in the ground are clues and brown potatoes.
Oh, I love potatoes, especially when my dad mixes them with cabbage and cream.
Me mother makes them that way too, Fernie. Sometimes she adds green onions and kale.
Oh, that sounds good.
If you two are done swapping recipes, maybe we could go and look in the garden for the treasure then.
Right, let's go.
Wait for me!
The next clue must be buried in here, with the carrots and stuff.
My dad fixes carrots with a little bit of brown sugar and honey.
Would you listen to that?
Oh, and cabbage. There's nothing as good as... Oh! Jenny Mac, get ready, darling. Here come the cabbages. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Good work, Fernie.
Thanks, darling.
Here it is, our next clue.
Read it, Piggly.
Your treasure hunt is near the end. There's not much left to do. Where milk once was but is no more, you'll find your final clue.
Oh, Jenny Mac. What's it mean?
Milk. Where milk once was,
But is no more.
You know, sometimes there's milk in your dad's milk cans, Piggly, but after he delivers it is no more.
Shh. Quiet, Fernie. I'm trying to think.
Oh, sorry.
Ah, I know. Sometimes there's milk in my dad's milk cans, but after his deliveries, it is no more. Come on!
Now, how do you suppose he ever came up with that idea?
Now that we knew the next clue was on the milk wagon, our next order of business was to unload the cans from the wagon and put them away in the barn.
Here it comes, Piggly!
Whoa!
Mind you, I'd unloaded the cans from my dad's milk wagon many times before, but today we were working faster than racehorses on roller skates.
Look at those kids. Such good workers. I'll just let them do the hard stuff, and I'll step in and reap my treasure. Okay, no more treasure hunting. After all, the best things in life are free. If only I could believe that.
We unloaded Dad's wagon and put away all the milk cans in record time.
Good job, lads. We're finished.
And Dannon found the next clue.
What is it? What does it say, Dannon?
Stand back and give me some air, and I'll tell you what it says.
It's a map.
You've done quite well, you found the map, but treasure this is not.
Keep going now, and don't give up. A big X marks the spot.
Oh, Jenny Mac.
Onward to the X!
Onward to the X!
Off we went on the last leg of our adventure. We did take a few wrong turns here and there, but nothing could stop us from reaching our goal.
20 more paces. 1, 2, 3.
Don't worry, sweets. It's just slime aliens.
We're not slime aliens, Molly. We're treasure hunters. 10, 11, 12,
Ooh, treasure hunters.
19, 20.
Look, we're almost there. We're almost to the spot marked X.
This is my house.
Oh, the treasure must be buried underneath your kitchen floor, Piggly. We'll have to dig right through it.
Oh, your mother will be bothered by that for sure.
Not after she sees the treasure. Come on! 5, 6, 7, 8. Out!
There it is, Piggly!
Oh, X marks the spot. Oatmeal cookies.
Oh, yum, 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 yum!
Now that's a real treasure.
Piggly, I'm pleased to see that you decided to do your chores now instead of later.
But Dad, I haven't done any chores yet.
Well, I believe you have. Let's see now. You've collected the eggs, you've cleaned out Finnegan's stall.
Jenny Mac is clean.
And you've moved the sheep to new pasture.
But we didn't do that on purpose.
And you've unloaded the milk cans from the wagon.
We were just having fun.
How about that?
It was you, Dad, wasn't it? You made the treasure hunt. You made it fun to do the chores.
That I did, Piggly.
Oh, Jenny Mac.
Oh, that's a mighty fine father you've got there, Piggly.
I know.
Now I believe it's time to enjoy your treasure.
Oh, it's good.
A tastier treasure I have never found since. It felt good to have earned those cookies. You know, you can never be sure what kind of treasure you might find at the end of a good day's work.
Sean? Seamus? Boys? That bedroom of yours won't clean itself, you know.
Okay, we're coming, Mom. Yeah, maybe we'll find some buried treasure underneath all our junk.
Treasure? I don't think you'll find any treasure in that room.
What?
You never know now. Oh, you never know.